What is up, my dudes? It's your boy, Easy Peasy, Ham and Cheesy, back with another video. And today we're going to be doing something completely new. My new Ubers team that I made. It's completely new Gen 7 Pokemon. So, yeah, let's get into the video. Alright, so, we share 4 or 5 Pokemon. The only ones he doesn't have are the only ones who don't share. I have Emo Boi and Snakey Boy, and he is a Mimikyu and a Ditto. But if I were to go up against my own team, I would probably, because it basically is, I'm gonna send out my Zacian, because I think, yeah, Zacian has Play Rough for Eternus, and for Eternus and Dracovish, and then Behemoth Blade for his Zacian, and then yeah, I don't know, but it feels like the right choice. So I sent out my Zacian. He sent out his Zamazenta. Seems like he's a boy himself, but he's 20th century boy. I have offense boy. I'm gonna play rough. Did just under half, but I lowered his attack. He set up a reflect. I'm gonna play rough again, but he switched out to Cream Starter Ditto, transformed into me, and so he resisted the play rough. But I don't get why his attack got boosted. His attack got boosted twice. Oh, I just realized his attack was, so he transformed into me, um, with my, he transformed into me with my stat boost, and then got another stat boost from being the, crowned form. That's interesting. But I'm gonna burn up, so as long as I can live whatever he throws at me, unless he, uh, sees me doing that and goes out to someone else. No, I think that burning up is my best shot. And then I set up there's a little plan I set up with Centiskorch burn up. You can only use it once, because you can only use it when you're fire type, and you lose your fire type. But if you Gigantamax, you'll regain your fire type. So yeah, that's just a little strategy I have. But no, he did foresee it, and he switched out to Dracovish, and Dracovish resisted it. But now water type moves aren't super effective against me, but Fishious Rend still did a lot, and there's nothing I can really do, because Fishious Rend is so powerful. But I use it too, just because of how strong it is. Because I think I mentioned it before, but it's stab, strong, the move's powerful, it's stab, and it's boosted by strong jaw, so yeah, it's pretty strong. I'm gonna Sludge Wave, but he went out to Zamazenta, who will be immune to that, but he very much won't be immune to Flamethrower. He'll be weak to it, but he set up a light screen, and I'm gonna use Flamethrower again, but no, just in case he switches, who will he go out to? I think Dynamax Cannon's my best shot. He switched out to Ditto, became a Cream Starter, and I one-shot him with a Dynamax Cannon. So that was a good move on my part. I'm gonna Dynamax, but he outsped Dynamax Cannon, but he outsped and Draco Meteored me. I'm gonna go out to Defense Boy. My defense is raised. I don't outspeed, unfortunately, but I'm gonna play rough. He switched out to a Zamazenta-Crowned, and Zamazenta-Crowned will go down to the play rough. I guess, wait, Zamazenta, yeah, I don't really get what he thought I would use. Maybe dragon type move. Or maybe it was just trying to get rid of Zamazenta. But he has Purple Haze, 20th Century Boy, Cream Starter, Dragon's Dream. And we don't know what his Mimikyu and his Zacian are named. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it because I like when people put like individual nicknames on each of their Pokemon. That's why I do it. And it's just interesting to see what the other people that put nicknames on their Pokemon, like what they think, and you can because you can tell what they're thinking of when through their nicknames. Like I think it's a reference. I don't 100% get that. I mean, Ditto looks like Cream, maybe. He's a dragon type. Purple Haze. I don't know why, but I'm from Minnesota, so that makes me think of Prince song "Purple Rain." That might be what it's a reference to. I'm not 100% sure, but that's just what I'm thinking. He used Sacred Sword. He sent out Ball Breaker. Sacred Sworded me. I Behemoth Blasted. But the Zacian does outspeed Zamazenta, so I am probably going to go down after this, well, not this turn because I'm protecting, but in the next turn, and then I'll just be left with Emo Boi and, Boomer Boy. But, and I just want to say, I really like the fossils, and I liked it, and just Gen 8 in general. They're, like, being really unique about it, like, doing a bunch of stuff that's never been done ever, like, version exclusive gyms, and this new type of fossil, and, like, yeah, just, I for one, am a big fan. He keeps using Sacred Sword, so I'm not going to go out to Emo Boi, who's 4 times weak to that. I'm gonna go out to Boomer Boy. He's a Fairy and Steel type. I have a Choice Scarf, but he'll still outspeed. And I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. He hit me with the Play Rough and one-shot me. So it's not looking good. Because he can just hit me with a 4-time super effective Sacred Sword, and I'll go down. But if I somehow live, I'm just gonna Dynamax and then Max Strike, I guess, because I'm not gonna live. Yeah, I didn't, but just in case. So I'll hop. That first battle was a little bit disappointing, but I'll hop into another one. It's a single Golisopod. I'm gonna go out to Fairy Boy. Why just one Pokemon? But I sent out Zacian. I'm gonna Wild Charge Golisopod Dynamaxed. I hit him with a Wild Charge. It did a little less than half. He Max Quaked, did a lot. Rose's special defense. This could get a little interesting. But I'm gonna go out to Sneaky Snake Boy. I'm gonna use Burn Up, so I'll lose my fire typing, but he'll outspeed, that's the thing. But, oh no, I outsped. I burned up, lost my fire type. He max geysered, but it was not very effective. His possible ability is Emergency Exit, which means Scald will hurt. And I got the burn. Let's go. He max quaked. Snakey Boy resisted it, but still went down. And Golisopod will return to normal. I'm gonna go out to Boomer Boy. I'm gonna hit him with a Fishious Rend. He sucker punched. Did a lot, but went down to a crit Fishious Rend. But I'm gonna, like, copy this guy's name just in case. Cause I like people that are, like, interesting in their strategies. So I'm gonna try and battle him later if he wants to, just see, like, what he's doing. This guy has a less than full team too. I'm gonna go out to Offense Boy. Why don't you have a full team? Question mark. But if I lose to this guy with a less than full team, I'm not gonna be happy. I'm gonna go for a wild charge because it's super effective. He went down to 5 health, and then ice beamed me and went down to his life orb. So I took down the Cloister in one turn, and Offense Boy didn't take that much damage. He sent out his Zamazenta. I'm gonna go for Psychic Fangs. Oh, Steel Resist Psychic. And he went for a Fire Fang and got the burn. But he's fighting in Steel. I think Play Rough will be my best shot because it's Stab. But it still didn't do that much because my defense is lowered. So I've taken down one of his Pokemon. He's taken down one of mine. And now I'm going to go out for Snakey Boy. And if he tries to hit me with a Fire Fang, it'll get absorbed with my Flash Fire. Oh no, we went for close combat, even though that's not very effective. And Zamazenta went down to a burn up, which, yeah, that's good. I'm glad that happened. But if he goes out, I think he's gonna go out to his Centiskorch, and he did. So I'm gonna Dynamax, or should I Dynamax or Gigantamax or just, okay, what's better, Psychic or Special or Physical for me? Special, yeah. I'm gonna Gigantamax, hit him with a Max Geyser. He knocked off my leftovers. Hit him with a Max Geyser, did a ton, and set up the rain. I'm gonna go for that again, because it should take him out. And I should win this battle, because then I'll have, well, he Gigantamaxed. He went for Max for his G-Max move, but I absorbed it because it's a Fire-type move. So now my Fire-type moves do more, but I'm not going to use the Fire-type move because it's rain boosted, and well, it's during the, or no, that'll make it the sun. So maybe I should, Eternatus resists all my moves, so maybe I should. I'm gonna go, oh, what? I thought that would, like, make it sunny, like, summon sunny day. Okay, I guess it won't. But he Shadow Balled, lost some health to his Life Orb. I burned, and that and the Life Orb, I just, with the Fire Spin and the Life Orb, I just don't see any way where he could possibly win. Oh, he got freed from Fire Spin, but he still has 2 turns to take down 4 Pokemon, which, the math doesn't add up, Chief. And that's assuming I don't touch him at all. He hit me with a Shadow Ball. I resisted it, and Eternatus went down to a Facade. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Okay, so another team. We share 3 Pokemon, the 3 legendaries, but he has a Ditto, a Crystal, and a Dragapult. I don't have any Ice-type moves, which might not, well, that might not be the best strategy. I sent out my Zacian. He sent out his Zacian. So it's just it's a speed tie. Well, if he has full IVs and EVs and speed, it's a speed tie. I hit him with a Play Rough. He resisted it. Hit me with a Behemoth Blade, and it did a ton. So I guess I'm gonna Behemoth Blade him, but he quick attacked and took me down. So I guess, I thought steel or fighting resisted steel. Guess not. I'm gonna go out to Snakey Boy. I'm gonna burn up. He switched out to Zamazenta. But Zamazenta... Oh, Zacian's the fairy... I got them mixed up. So, yeah. I think Scald's my best shot. Zamazenta set up a Reflect. Scald did a little bit less than half of his remaining health. And I think literally any move would have been better. But between Power Whip and Bug Buzz. Bug Buzz's stab and my special attack is better. So that's what I'm going to do. And it barely did anything. Because I guess he resisted Bug. But does he resist Grass is the question. But I won't get to see the answer to that because I didn't live another Behemoth Blast. Here, fighting types, so I'm gonna go to Eternatus, hit him with a Flamethrower, and if he switches out to Zacian, he'll go down, but if he stays in, he'll also go down, and he stayed in, and what do you know, he went down. He switched out to his Eternatus. I'm gonna Dynamax Cannon. He Draco Meteored, outsped, and took me out. I'm gonna go out to the Defense Boy, and I'm gonna go for Play Rough. He went out to his Galarian Corsola, and I missed the Play Rough. Yeah, against Corsola, I'm gonna go for Behemoth Blast. I got a crit. He went for a Will-O-Wisp. I'm gonna Behemoth Blast again. But what if he switches out? Oh, I thought he might switch out to Ditto, in which case that wouldn't be a very good move at all. Well, it wouldn't be a good move, for me because he'd turn into Defense Boy, and then he would be weak, or I would be weak. No, Behemoth Blast would be not very effective. But he went out to his Ditto. I hit him with a close combat. He hit me with a close combat. He did more because I am burned. And I just realized that was the stupidest move I could have possibly made. Well, not the stupidest move, but like, all it did was prolong the inevitable by lowering my health even more to where my health, all that did for me was my health got lowered, so, yeah, it didn't help me, per se. I'm gonna go out for I'm gonna Dynamax and go for a Max Quake, which will be super effective against Zacian, and I took him down in one hit. Well, I took his remaining amount of health down in one hit. Ditto, turned into me. What's best? Max Mindstorm or Max Quake? Max Quake won't help much because it raises my special defense, and I know all of his moves are physical, but he hit me with a Max Quake, and it didn't do very much. I hit him with a Max Mindstorm, didn't do all that much, but it turned the terrain psychic, which means Max Mindstorm does more. But he also has he also is a psychic type move. But, yeah, I'm gonna go for Psychic Fangs, because it'll do a lot of damage. Its base power was higher than the G-Max move, because of the terrain, and a combination of the terrain, and and my Strong Jaw. I hit him with the Psychic Fangs, he Dragon Danced, and he will outspeed me now, even with my Choice Scarf. And he hit me with Dragon Darts, took me down. So now it's all up to Emo Boi to make his final stand against Dragapult and Eternatus. I'm gonna, he went for Dragon Darts. I got hit twice, but lived. I went for an Ice Punch, and I was burned. That'll boost my attack. So I think, yeah, Ice Punch is the best move. but I need to live an attack from Eternatus, which I don't think I'm going to do because Draco Meteor is very powerful. And what do you know? I'm a fortune teller. I didn't. But anyway, thank you all for coming out to another one of my videos. And remember, life's a breezy if you keep it easy peasy, ham and cheesy. Bye!